Inching closer, the legal deadline to vote on next year's budget proposal is just days away. Still, there's no sign of breaking the deadlock, with the opposition criticizing the budget package as too expensive, lowering the chances of passing it on time. Our Kim Min-ji reports from the parliament.
With just days left until the deadline to pass next year's proposed $394 billion budget, rival parties are still quite a way apart. Senior lawmakers held talks on Tuesday to narrow their differences on 6 areas of contention, which include an increase in public sector jobs, funds to support small companies in the wake of next year's double-digit hike in the minimum wage, and childcare allowance. For most of the areas, rival parties just need to fine-tune the specifics. However, they continue to butt heads over the $492 million to be directed at public sector hiring and $2.7 billion to help small companies cope with an increase in labor costs that'll accompany the rise in minimum wage. On top of this, relevant parliamentary committees need to deliberate 25 subordinate bills for next year's budget designated by the National Assembly Speaker. They include a disputed tax reform proposal aimed at slapping higher taxes on the wealthy and big companies. The ruling Democratic Party of Korea has stressed the need to get the budget proposal ready by Saturday's deadline, calling on the opposition to come together in efforts aimed at improving people's livelihoods.
We earnestly ask the National Assembly to come together as one, regardless of political party, so that the Moon Jae-in administration can pull out all the stops for the people.
The main opposition Liberty Korea party, however, continues to label the government's proposal as populist, making it clear it will not give its approval to parts of the budget that will burden people down the road.
We reiterate that we will maintain a strong, consistent stance when it comes to deliberating the government's left-wing populist budget.
The center-left People's Party, which is seen as having the deciding vote in the Assembly, is also more or less on the same page as the Liberty Korea party. It says reform in the public sector is more urgent, stressing the need for a redistribution in the labor force instead of just creating more jobs. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.